What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Berm, and today we are hitting the VGC Series 9 ranked ladder with this GMAX FLAPPLE team. Very highly requested Pokemon. I've been covering all of the forgotten GMAX Pokemon in my Series 9 coverage. Go back and check out all the other teams I have linked in the description below. If the rental code is not in the description of those videos, then the PokePaste at least is, to help you give a jumping off point to maybe making a version of the team yourself. And of course, comment below if there are any Gigantamax Pokemon I have not covered yet that you are looking to get a team, a rental code for. I think that Scorch is probably the next most requested that I haven't gotten to yet, but please let your voice be heard if there's somebody else that you really want to see. Pokemon in general that you want to see on teams, I'm taking those suggestions too. I am just building the teams around some Gigantamax Pokemon that you don't see all that often. What else? This team is a GMAX FLAPPLE team. The like goal for this team is going to be 75 likes. Once the video reaches 75 likes, I will share the rental code and the PokePaste in the description below. I always make a post to all of my subscribers so that they know when the rental code has been released. It usually takes 24 hours, but make sure you're subscribed so that you're made aware as soon as that thing becomes available. I also tweet it out, so you can follow me on Twitter as well. That I'll tweet out the actual image of the rental code with the team on it. I know people like to see that. And I also sometimes I forget, but I also have a Discord where I'll oftentimes release the rental code there too, and I'll let people know. I forget most of the time, but that's a really great resource for getting rental codes too. If you're somebody who is always looking for rental codes and new teams to try, people over there in the Burn community are sharing things all the time, so that's a really great way to get what you're looking for. Oh, somebody just subscribed. How wonderful. By the way, perfect timing. We're on our way to 2,000 subscribers by the end of July, if you could help. If you're not subscribed and you've seen at least one or two of these videos, and you're into the idea of getting rental codes every now and then, do consider subscribing, hitting that subscribe button. I know it seems like it is a commitment, but I'm not going to flood your timeline. I only release, a couple videos a week, and I'm not too annoying in that regard. So give it a go. Why not? We're almost at 2K, and that would be really fun to get there by July. If you could help, that'd be great. And I stream every Thursday night at 8. I was sick this past Thursday, so apologies to everybody who was looking forward to the stream, and then I did have to shut it down day of. I really did try to get better, but my voice was not there, especially not the next morning. And I was just sniffling a ton, and it was crazy. But thank you for your understanding. And I promised 2 streams this week to make up for it, and I think I'm going to try and stream tomorrow. This is coming out on Monday. I'm going to try to stream tomorrow for the Nintendo E3 announcement. So if you're watching this before then, Tuesday, July 5th or June 15th, I believe it's at noon Eastern Standard Time, I'm going to be streaming. It's like a 40 to 50 minute presentation. It's going to be a lot of content. I don't know what it's going to be. Nobody does. That's the fun of it, right? But you can come watch with me and we can talk about it in the chat. It'd be really fun to see you there. And that's going to be our other stream this week. And then obviously Thursday night at 8, I'll be using this team. I'll be using whatever other team I got for the week. And that's it. 75 likes is the like goal. Let's hop into some battles, shall we? Okay, definitely a sun option. That could definitely go sunny day with the Whimsicott. I could fake that out if I wanted to. I could also I could go Tailwind if I wanted to as well. I kind of like that. Huh. Yeah, I could go Tailwind and Gravity. This is a Gravity team. Or what I can do is I can lead Incin and Sigilyph. Definitely want to bring you, and I definitely want to bring... I think I want to bring FLAPPLE. Yeah, of course. Yeah, this will be good. GMAX FLAPPLE's whole thing. It's GMAX Move. I don't even remember what it's called, to be perfectly honest. GMAX Sweet Tart or something? I don't know. It's a different move than Appletons, which is a team that we covered. Appletons relieves all status ailments of your partner Pokemon, almost like a heal bell. And this Pokemon lowers their accuracy. Okay, interesting. They decided to do that. Totally fine with me. We can just set gravity. Methinks. And I can U-turn out here if I want to. I think I might want to do that. I might also just want to Snarl. Let's Snarl. Let's Snarl and let's get a gravity. I'm totally aware that Sigilyph might go down. But it won't go down without me getting off gravity, I don't think. They Moonblasted into my Incin with the Whimsicott. Very interesting. Lowered my special attack. You jerks. Gravity goes next, which is very nice to know. Moonblast into who? Into Incin. So they're really trying to get rid of Incin, but they only barely... They double lowered my special attack, too. They only barely got me to half, and with that special attack drop from the Snarl, they're not going to be able to knock me out next turn either, so that's great. And I actually kind of like that... Well, yeah, so I can just U-turn off of the Whimsicott, and I can Hypnosis into that Lele. Definitely going to give me more problems than the Whimsicott. Hypnosis now 100% accurate thanks to gravity. You can't make a Flapple team without making it a gravity team. I didn't even say... what was I saying before? GMAX Flapple's signature move lowers the opponent's evasiveness, meaning that your moves are more accurate. So a lot of this team is based on hitting 100 or not 100% accurate moves. Like Hypnosis, gravity obviously also helps with that. It's a really nice synergy with Flapple's whole. You know what? I'm gonna go Flapple right now. I'm gonna make the play. Sorry. I'm aware that they can... I'm just going to get big, and I'm going to go for an Airstream. Now, it's off a dual Wing Beat, so it's not the... Oh, it is pretty strong. I could air... Yeah, let's do it into Lele. And let's go for a Air Cutter. I know Air Slash is a thing, but Air Cutter is really nice just for the fact that you can hit both Pokemon. And this Sigilyph is kind of a weird Pokemon in that it's got a Focus Sash. It's really there to gravity and go for Hypnosis. And also break Sashes. So I wanted Heat Wave, I wanted Air Cutter. It's got a higher crit ratio. So, there is that. Oh, wait! That is not Gigantamax Flapple. I messed up. I mean, it is what it is. We crit the Whimsicott, did we not? No, we didn't. That just killed. Oh, good job, Sigilyph. Lele woke up, too. Oh, no. Oh, wow. Lele woke up, and it was just naturally faster than the Flapple. I mean, I guess that shows how fast Sigilyph is. Well, okay, so Flapple had a really bad showing in this first go. That's fine. It happens. Sigilyph is still faster than the Lele, so I can still put that thing back to sleep. Mamoswine. I could actually dual Hypnosis here if I want. And I am going to do that. So let's just Hypnosis. I also wanted to change... this is great. This is great. Okay. All of my team is bad. I wanted to make this Blizzard on my Lodek here. And I'm also going to make the Flapple Gigantamax Flapple. Just a couple things I quickly forgot to change before throwing this team onto the ranked ladder. I mean, that's fine. You can go ahead and let me put your Urshifu to sleep. Question is, will my Lodek outspeed Mamoswine? There's a world in which that happens. I can't believe Flapple just got smacked. What a bummer. To be fair, if it was GMAX FLAPPLE, it still would have gotten smacked there. I took a risk. We did outspeed the Mammoth Swine, so we're just going to hit a double Hypnosis there. Absolutely insane. So good. And now we can just hit Muddy Water and Air Cutter. Mammoth Swine took its sleep turn. Urshifu did not. So Urshifu will be stuck in for one more turn. Feels good. Such good damage on the Urshifu. Urshifu stays asleep. Can we kill with the Muddy Water? That'd be great. So good. That did so much damage to the stupid Mammoth Swine, too. Holy cow. Mammoth Swine stays asleep. We're going to win this battle still. Just because Sigilyph is absolutely insane. Gravity disappeared, which is good to note. You know, do I need to get Gravity set again? Before, I mean, I can't go for Hypnosis without. I think I'd rather just Muddy Water and go for the air Cutter. Yeah, I want to try and take out that Mammoth Swine if possible. Air Cutter. That's some solid damage, man. They're going to get to Moonblast first. They're going to go for Sigilyph, though. Sigilyph is sashed, baby, this whole time. Never broke the sash. And what's really nice, too, is it's also Magic Guard. So your opponent actually can't even kill you with, like, a Rock Fall or a GMAX Wildfire. Because it doesn't take damage passively. So you can just sit there at 1 HP and stay there for 2 turns, which is so nice when you're going for Gravity and then Hypnosis on the next turn. It is like a 95 base speed. It's max speed. So, you know, base 100 and above will still outspeed you, but otherwise, you're sitting pretty. And I'm just going to Icy Wind. That's probably the smarter thing to do. Air Cutter, once again. Amazing. Alright, so what did we learn? Well, you got to make sure that your FLAPPLE is Gigantamax. And you got to make sure that your... I mean, it ended up... I clicked Icy Wind there at the end. But I am going to make that Blizzard, because I do want my Lodic to have more of an offensive presence than just a speed-reducing utility. But what a great example of how the Gravity strategy works in this team, and how the Sigilyph is a really important part of this team. You don't see it that often, and I really love it on this team. I love its shiny form, too. And even though FLAPPLE got absolutely demolished, we're going to go change that now. Obviously, that'll be part of the rental code that you receive when this video reaches 75 likes. But I'll still probably include this video because it was a good showcase of the team, even if it didn't showcase FLAPPLE literally at all. GMAX FLAPPLE, I should say. Good game to my opponent. We have Blizzard on Milotic now, and we have a Gigantamax FLAPPLE. Awesome. The reason, by the way, that I decided to change Blizzard from Icy Wind is that Clefairy does have Icy Wind, so there is option for that. But also, you're going to get Airstreams by Gigantamaxing FLAPPLE. We have Tailwind, too. There's a couple of ways of, you know, having speed control, and I just realized that this team might be a little weak if you come across a Thundurus. None of these Pokemon really want to go 1v1 versus Thundurus, and having a big Ice move under Tailwind could be your best way of being able to deal with that thing. And so I went and changed it to Blizzard. But now we're up against a team that's absolutely insane. It's a Sun team. They could have the Chlorophyll Executor too, but then there's also Marowak and Machamp on this team for some reason. I like FLAPPLE in this game for every reason besides Charizard. So we just got to make sure we take care of that first. But yeah, let's see. I think maybe we could... maybe we could lead the same way we did. I'm going to go Incin. I'm going to go Sig. I'm going to go Milotic. And I'm going to bring FLAPPLE. And we're just going to see how this goes. This feels like it could be good. I think coming in late with Milotic could be great. And putting things to sleep before we get out there would obviously be amazing too. Or even just setting gravity before Milotic and FLAPPLE come out. You know, that's what worked for me on Showdown, and that's what seems to be working, again, in practice on the ranked ladder. They just led with these two. Totally understandable. Is this an all Kanto team? Is that what they're going for? No, Indeedy's on this team. Nope. Indeedy is just on this team. Now the issue is their Ninetales going to have Hypnosis? Because then we could just be screwing ourselves. I could fake out the Ninetales turn 1 if I wanted to. I might. And then just go for gravity. Feels like that could be good. Let's do it. Fake out and go for a nice gravity. We'll see here, too, if Sigilyph might outspeed Charizard, depending on how they built. It might always outspeed Charizard, actually. Is Charizard base 100 speed? I don't think so. If they go for Airstream, it won't. My guess is they'll go for Wildfire. But let's see here. Just in case they wanted to go for like a Heat Wave there, we can snip that. They are going to outspeed, and they are going to go for Airstream. Into Charizard, though. Okay. Or not into Charizard. From Charizard into Incin. Caught myself before I had to mention it in the edit. We got Gravity off. Very nice. And now what we can do is we can Snarl and we can Hypnosis. And we're either going to put the Charizard to sleep or we're going to get a special attack drop at the end of this turn. I don't think there's a way they kill both Pokemon here because of my Focus Sash on Sigilyph. So hopefully they just are more concerned with Incin and they just get rid of Incin. I'd be fine with that. There's the Heat Wave, yes, but Heat Wave won't kill Incin. And they're going to go for Wildfire into Sigilyph. Okay, so they do not want that Hypnosis. Totally understandable. I wouldn't either. And there's the Snarl. Very, very nice. Okay, so now we can go into Milotic. I think we can protect for one turn. Especially after that Snarl, I think we can protect for one turn pretty safely. I don't know what my opponent's going to want to do. Fake Tears into the Milotic. Wow, you were just really going to try and pop my competitive. I mean, I guess they could do that again on this next turn, right? But I'm going for Snarls now again. They're taking a lot of passive damage from Solar Power and Life Orb. Okay, and now we can get big with Milotic. I don't think there's a world in which it's smart to not Dynamax Milotic here and go for like a Hypnosis. I think they're too fast to let that happen. And to just keep snarling. I could U-turn out, maybe. Maybe I'll try to U-turn out. I'll go last. So I can just U-turn off of the Ninetales, get big. I'll also just Geyser into the Ninetales. Get rid of that thing. We might get one last turn here of Gravity where FLAPPLE can come in and go for a Sucker Punch. But because it's a slow U-turn, it won't take any damage on the switch. And, yeah, that could be okay. They went for Fake Tears into Incin. Interesting. Air slash into Ensign. Not going to kill because of all those snarls. You like to see that. That gives me a little bit of fake out too. A little bit of fake out pressure coming back in. Which is great. And now we should U-turn off the Charizard here. Which should do absolutely nothing. Healed that Charizard. It did so little. And now FLAPPLE can come in, and Sucker Punch might do it, honestly. It might. With Life Orb and Hustle, I would not be shocked. Come on, Flap. The Indeedee, though. Ooh. Never mind. Never mind. I mean, yeah. Thing is, Charizard is now still at -2 special attack. It's a +2 speed, which is annoying. And Gravity is still active for one more turn. Yeah. I might just dual Wing Beat something. Grab Apple in Gravity, though, is stronger. It's 1.5 stronger in Gravity. With Life Orb and Hustle, would that kill Charizard if I didn't die first to, like, a Air Slash? Or should I be protecting? I'm going to protect for one turn and try and kill the Indeedee. If I can do that, Charizard's flying, and I should still be able to Sucker Punch it, right? I think so. Indeedee's going to protect, too. Could have Sucker Punched the Charizard. Okay. Not ideal. I mean, now I wish I'd gone for the Geyser into the Charizard, but, you know, what are you going to do? Puts us in citrus range. Hey, we got another subscriber. What's up, Defromk? Defromk1. Gravity return to normal. Okay. I'm going to try to sucker the Charizard. Maybe they go for a move this turn. If not, whatever. But if they don't go for Follow Me, we should kill that Charizard. Heck yeah. Bye. Great. That would not have worked if Gravity was still active, by the way. Because Gravity makes Charizard touch the ground. Which means Psychic Terrain is active. But because we stalled out that last turn of Gravity, Sucker Punch was then less accurate. But it did connect with the Charizard through the Psychic Terrain. So that's great. Whew. And now, it might just be smarter to stall out the Psychic Terrain. Or I could just I'll go for Dual Wing Beat. Yeah, that works. And we could go for Blizzard, too. Let's just hope we hit some moves, you know. Blizzard's going to miss. Dual Wing Beat's going to hit, though, and that'll be all she wrote. So, FLAPPLE showing some stuff. Taking out 2 Pokemon at the end there. Really great. Not Gigantamaxed, but a really nice, you know, representation of what FLAPPLE can do when it's not the Gigantamax Pokemon. I love using FLAPPLE, even if it's not the one that chooses a Gigantamax. And again, the GMAX move for FLAPPLE, I don't know if we'll get it off in this last battle, but it lowers the evasiveness of the opponent. So it basically does the same thing as what Gravity does in terms of letting you hit more Hypnosises. Hurricane is on Tornadus. Heat Wave is not 100% accurate. It is under Gravity and with the evasiveness drop. Same thing with Muddy Water and Blizzard. Like all of these moves that you kind of get nervous to click because they might not hit. Under Gravity, you can click them confidently, and after using that GMAX FLAPPLE move, you can also do the same thing. Again, I hope we can show that in this last battle. If not, I'll try to do it on stream this week. But just so you know, you can do that with this team. Good game to my opponent. Okay, so Zapdos is very much the same thing as Thundurus in a lot of ways. The difference is that you can bring Incin against a Zapdos when you don't really want to bring Incin against a Thundurus in the same way. But it makes me glad that we have Blizzard on Milotic, because that might come in handy here. I cannot believe they're using Clawitzer. This is insane. I'm in Master Ball tier in this video, by the way, so every single opponent we've come across that has like a wonky team, it's very fun, because they are fully in Master Ball. I mean, I guess it's like second season of Series 9. People are trying weird stuff because they don't care as much, but I love it. And that Thievul, too. Let's not forget about that guy. They might Aqua Jet with Clawitzer into their Colossal, I'm guessing, but it's very, very interesting. Okay, why don't we can go with Clefairy, and let's set the gravity with that. As, you know, it's been working for me, so I'm going to keep going for it. And then I think we got to bring Milotic, and then we can also bring Flapple. Maybe we don't. We're not going to bring Incin in this game. Everybody cool with that? I think so. I'm not going to not bring Flapple. I'm going to try to Dynamax Flapple, even if it doesn't make the most sense for this game. I'm going to try to do it just so we can do it. I mean, if you want to see Gigantamax Flapple, go watch my Appleton video, because we definitely Gigantamaxed Appleton in that video, and they are the same. They look exactly the same. They just do different things with their signature moves. Very interesting. So that Thievul's gonna it's gonna have Unburden. It's gonna have a Psychic Seed. But as we learned in our other game against Tapu Lele, my Sigilyph should outspeed that Lele, unless it's like Scarfed, which it might be. But let's follow me with Clefairy, and let's go for Gravity with Sigilyph, I think. Yeah, because Sigilyph is going to outspeed our Clefairy, so I think this makes the most sense. They could Snarl, you know. Yep, just going to Snarl. That's not going to do, you know, very much to my Sigilyph. It's not going to 2-hit KO my Sigilyph, which is the most important thing. We are going to outspeed the Lele, so they're not Scarfed. And they're going to go for Dazzling Gleam, though. Hopefully this doesn't kill. Okay. Snarl might kill my... Yeah, Snarl might kill my my Sigilyph right now, though. I still think I'm going to go for it. I still think it's worth it. And I'm going to go for Icy Wind this time, because that Follow Me did nothing for me there. I love having Milotic in the back, because if they're just going to spam Snarl, give me competitive boosts. Absolutely. Lele protects. Wow, okay. Interesting. They're going to move first. Are they going to kill? Nope. An Icy Wind might make me faster than Thievul. Might. I actually don't know for sure. The Friend Guard is also factoring into me being able to live these Snarls so well. We're lower in speed stats, and I'm just going to keep doing that, even if it's not enough to make Thievul underspeed Sigilyph here, which I actually don't think it will be. It's enough to, yeah, they still take out my my Sigilyph there, but I can slow them down to the point that my Pokemon in the back are really going to appreciate these speed drops. We get the Icy Wind, and now I'm going to go into GMAX Flapple 100% of the time. No questions asked. I'm going to try to take out that Tapu Lele. Am I going to GMAX the Flapple? That's a question. I think I'm just going to protect with Clefairy. And I'm going to get bit. I'm going to go for the GMAX Tartness is what it ends up being called. And we're going to try and take out Lele before Lele can take out us. With Friend Guard, I think we'll live some stuff. And Snarl's obviously not going to factor into my damage output with Flapple. Come on, Flapple. We also might not outspeed the Thievul now at this point, because now it's just our base speed stats against each other. And Thievul, I think, will just probably naturally outspeed if they're invested in speed, which you might not be if you're running on Burden. Lele protects. Really happy to see that, actually, because I'm not entirely sure that GMAX Tartness would kill. Let's see if it's gonna go for fake tears though. Okay. Concerning. Lower the evasiveness. I like to see that. And I might go into... I think I'm going to go into Milotic on this turn. I think so. I think they'll probably go for Snarl, or they won't, or they'll ignore Clefairy. And GMAX Tartness will be able to kill the Lele now. Or should I be going for Airstream? Maybe Airstream is better, actually. I think I'm going to go for Airstream. Will I kill the Lele with Airstream? I'm going to go for it. I'd like to set myself up in the back, and because they haven't Dynamaxed yet, I really want to try and give Milotic the best chance at succeeding. And I think getting it a speed boost might be the way to do that. They went for Snarl. That's amazing. Because it's going to give me a competitive boost. I'm going to leave this turn with 1 special attack boost and 1 speed boost. And we should outspeed with Flapple on the Lele because of the Icy Wind drop, and maybe this will be enough to kill. Yes, sir. That's great. I'm proud of myself for switching because playing it a little risky there. I weighed the risks. I think ultimately it was, the better move, obviously. And it ended up not being risky based on what was the best thing for my opponent to do. But, we can now Blizzard, which is great, and we can also max Darkness into the Zapdos. Got to double into that thing. Got to. No other option. We'll see if it would be amazing if I actually don't know the calc on this. My Flapple might outspeed my Milotic. They're both max speed, though, so Milotic might naturally outspeed Flapple. If it doesn't, if Flapple outspeeds Milotic, we'll also get a Spadef drop on this Zapdos right here, which is amazing. Didn't do that. Okay. But we're going to get 2 moves off into Zapdos here. Oh, crit! GMAX Flapple. I mean, yeah, crit. We crit. I wish I could have known what the... I think I know... I mean, the Zapdos had to have gone for Airstream into my Flapple. I don't think there's any way it didn't. Which actually would have given me 1 more chance to kill with Milotic, but... that's beautiful right there. That's amazing. I can now just Muddy Water. That should take care of Thievul. And I can grab Apple into the Clawitzer. I think we'll be okay here. Clawitzer protects. That's fine. Feels like you should be on the offensive. I should have just hypnosised into the Thievel. The Thievel isn't -1 evasiveness, so... But if they don't kill my Lodic here with Thievel, Thievel's going to foul play and miss because of the accuracy drop. Wow, I bet you wish Gravity was still up now, huh? We'll try to grab Apple into the Clawitzer. You know, we have Hustle is active right now. They got the double protect. But because they have lower evasiveness on Thievel, we're going to hit this Muddy Water into the Thievel every single time. Guaranteed hit. So protecting there really didn't help them. I assume they were trying to... We got another crit. Crazy. I assume they were trying to, like, oh, maybe they'll miss the Muddy Water and we'll be able to take out with the foul play, but that was always going to hit there. And now we can just Muddy Water again. Sure. Grab Apple again. Yep. Love that it's the shiny Clawitzer, though. That's really cool. And we did land the Grab Apple, so we get to see the animation. What a video. Very, very happy with this video. We got to see Sigilyph Game 1. We got to see Milotic and non-GMAX FLAPPLE Game 2. And then we finally got the GMAX FLAPPLE off Game 3. And even if we didn't, you know, execute like a hypnosis because of their evasiveness drop, you saw where that situation would have lined up, right? So even in our last game with GMAX FLAPPLE, we got to use the GMAX tartness to lower their evasiveness, and you can see how the team synergy wraps around that. Very happy with this team's performance today. And good game to my opponent. Hey, thanks so much for checking out this video. Remember, if you want to use this Gigantamax FLAPPLE team, using gravity and using hypnosis and all that annoying stuff, definitely help this video reach 75 likes. I will update the description below with the rental code and the PokePaste. It might already be there for you if you're watching this over 24 hours later. This video usually, videos usually reach their like goals within that amount of time. Just check back tomorrow if you're watching this within the first 24 hours. Help it reach the like goal. I do appreciate that kind of thing. It helps the channel grow. We're trying to get to 2K subscribers by July. Don't know if it can happen. I was sick there for a little bit. So, maybe that slows us down, but maybe not. Reminder that I stream every Thursday night at 8. I'll be using this team as well as I'm backed up. So I have a Gengar team. I have a Sandaconda team. I have this team. And I think I'm going to try to get another team out this week. So all those teams will be used on the stream on Thursday night. Come hang out, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And tomorrow, Tuesday, July 15th, is a Nintendo Direct, basically, from E3. It's like 40 to 50 minutes long, and I'm going to be streaming that live. 12 p.m. EST, July 15th. If it's past July 15th at the time that you're watching this, the VOD is probably up, so you can go watch that. If you're interested in watching that with me, it's going to be really exciting. I'm excited to see what Nintendo has in store. Pokemon Unite, maybe we'll get some news on. And hopefully we'll get some more footage on Diamond and Pearl. And more importantly, Pokemon Legends. That would be sick. And yeah, I think that's all. This team is really fun. It worked really well today, so I'm really happy with that. Thank you for everybody who suggested it. Be sure to leave your more suggestions for your GMAX Pokemon in the comments below. I'd be happy to see some of those. And thanks for watching. I think that's it. Until next time, my name is Berm. See you later. I do this thing where at the end of the video, I include one piece of the video just as like an Easter egg for anybody who stays around. So I might include your singing.